Some like to call it the Venice of the East because it seems to sprawl with miles of canals along the west side of the city. That coupled with the fact that it's surrounded by houses on stilts. This place does seem to possess a charm that would make you reminiscent of Venice, but instead of gondolas, replace them with long-tail boats that whiz by with the sounds from the '57 Chevy engine that powers the boat. It's marketing genius. Whoever came up with comparing the canals of Bangkok to those of Venice. The only problem? The stench.
Good morning, everybody. I'm still here in Bangkok, and today I am doing a river boat tour. Bangkok is said to be the Venice of the East. I've never been to Venice, but I don't know. I might have to argue with that one. Bangkok does have a lot of canals, and it's pretty cool to see, but I don't know if it has the romance and the appeal of Venice. But what do I know? I've never been to Venice. But anyway, let's go check out some of these canals and see some of these houses on stilts in the river. They're pretty cool to check out, so let's go take a look.
It was early morning and I took the BTS and headed down to the Chao Phraya River. I got off at Sapan Taksin and made my way to Sathorn Pier, where I negotiated the price of my river tour. When I got to the pier, it was easy to tell that Bangkok was still waking up, because normally this place is bustling, and at the moment it was dead. I boarded my boat and was soon on my way. On this tour, I would be solo. There were no other passengers, just me and the captain, just the way I like it. We pulled away from the pier in reverse. Apparently, that pier was popular because there were several boats waiting to dock. Soon clear of the pier, we set off towards the west side to view the Klongs. That's Thai for canals. But before we could do so, we would have to navigate the heavy traffic of the Chao Phraya. This river is the lifeline of the city, and it seems like they move everything you can think of up and down the river. That's my captain back there, kicking back and chilling. Actually, I don't think that's much of a chill job. It seems like a lot of work to navigate this boat. Finally, clear of the huge-ass barge, we made our way towards the other side. This river is very wide. We headed towards the locks of the canal. I once got trapped in these locks for over an hour, so I was curious to see if history would repeat itself. Fortunately, today we were able to pass right through. This is where things began to get interesting. It seems like most of the houses along the canal are in shambles and are close to being claimed by the river. The canals are set up like streets. There are street lights, no, canal lights along the river so people can see where they're going. There are even signs that direct you to points of interest. And there are even vendors in boats along the river that will sell you things. I bought the captain of my boat a beer. This Buddha statue catches my attention every time. I swear that they've been working on it for years, but it seems like recently they've made tremendous progress. Does anyone know the name of this temple? Next time I'm in Bangkok, I want to visit it. It looks like it's going to be amazing when they're done with the construction. The statue towers over everything in the area, but it looks like they still have plenty of work left before it's completed. Moving on with the tour, I got my first really good look at a house getting claimed by the river. It looks like wood is not a good option for stilts. The views here were amazing. There was something to see on either side of you. Between the houses and the boats passing by, it's impossible to be bored. A normal tour of the canals lasts about an hour and a half, but I assure you that you will lose track of time because there's so much to see. Looking down at the water reveals water with a nasty green tint. I certainly wouldn't want to take a bath in this water. It doesn't look very clean. The neighborhood in the area is just like any other suburban neighborhood, with the exception of canals for streets. It seems like it would be cool to stay the night in one of these places. We made our way through the canals as if we were cruising the streets. Actually, this is way better than cruising the streets of Bangkok, because there's no traffic here. Booking a tour on your own is definitely the way to go. You and your party will be able to spread out and be far more comfortable. There are plenty of homes getting owned by the river here. One of these days, I want to make it a point to explore some of these shambled houses. The captain was back there working his butt off. I was tempted to ask him if I could drive, but I doubt he would let me. As we cruise through this neighborhood, if you enjoyed watching this video, why don't you do me a solid and subscribe for more awesome videos. And if you want to help a brother out from having his house look like this, why don't you smash the like button while you're at it? Appreciate you.
And some of these houses, they're done. Give them maybe 5 years, and then the river is going to own them.
And before I knew it, we were wrapping up the tour. We were at the mouth of the mighty Chao Phraya River, navigating around the many vessels. just chaos, man. There's boats all over the place. And it's a really cool trip we take, but I gotta tell you, man, this river stinks. It's a very pungent smell. It's not a very pleasant one. A short time later, we were back at the pier where we started. After bobbing up and down on the river, it was good to be back on solid ground. Alright, so that was a pretty cool tour. So the next time you're in Bangkok and you are just sweating from the sweltering heat and you want to cool off, a river tour on the Chao Phraya is definitely a doable option. It'll keep you cool and give you something to look at. Good job.